to my channel WL. Today I'm motivated to speak about kids, children. If you have problems with how children to obey you or change so you can raise them more easy, I'm gonna represent different ideas. Children, at least personally, my child is my whole world. My love for my child is bigger than universe. And I'm sure you feel the same. We become like lioness when we born a child, protective to our child. In today's time, sadly, we have to be even more overprotective than before, considering dangers of stealing kids, abusing, molesting, all kind of horrible things. I wrote a lot about different situations with child in this true story of this book. I found Good God in This Hell, which is available in Amazon.com, and business name I use as author is Swan Archard, ARCHARD. So this true story is to touch you in many ways possible about very hard childhood and how made it. So there are different situations they're described that they can help you a lot with your personal life. So maybe my way will help you your way too. So this is kind of subject that we can talk a lot. So I'm gonna leave something for more other videos to speak about it, but I'm gonna try some ideas to share today. Maybe your child is rude or using bad words, talking back, not listening, too much alive. Well, that part is normal, but let's say more rebellion side. Doesn't matter the age, very small or bigger. It's a way that to change, but first key is you have to start to work on yourself to be patient. Because you guys, which one you don't have children, if you're planning to have a child is not a toy or a cat, just leave it there to hang around. There are responsibilities, and you have to have patience for a child to consider that the age, the brain of small child works differently as an adult, and they need time to understand and learn things. So it's beautiful, and normally you're gonna get tired, but it's happy tired. But don't start until you're ready. So I know some of you are not gonna like it, but it's with good intention. The way I observe a lot of parents, they have problem with kids because also you are also the problem, as just a mother or maybe just a dad or both. Usually it's both. For example, you're angry and mad in each other as a couple, then you start to scream at each other, curse, use bad words, all in another companies. What you think you're reflecting on your kids? You can't say don't say that bad words and you to keep use it. Kids mimic the things, they copy everything you say. They take things very simple. They're gonna even say maybe more than you, because they're gonna say that's the way it's supposed to be, so I want you to be proud of me. So they're gonna use the bad words you're using, or to use it back on you what you're using. Many times you can see how they backfire with words. Little kids, it's because they heard maybe daddy saying that to mommy or mommy to daddy. I understand that you're angry sometimes on each other for something. It's totally natural. Life itself brings all kind of things. But when you have children, you're not allowed to be there selfish and to say, oh, but he made me mad, or oh, she made me mad, blah, blah, blah. Well, kid doesn't have to see your fights. A child, they don't have to listen bad words and to be poisoned. They're made for love. So when they see your sad faces and curses, that's what you're teaching them. I know it's very, very hard to hold yourself when you're mad, but get your partner, no matter are you husband or wife, get your partner in another room and talk about it, not in front of child. Don't think, oh, children don't know nothing. They know more than too much. When they grow up, They're gonna forget maybe stuff that you did in front of them, but it's gonna stay in subconscious. If you watch any of my previous videos, I say, be careful what you say, be careful what you think, be careful what you speak of. Everything have effect also in manifestation, so talk more positive. Don't try to find excuses, oh, but everybody says those words or use it. Find excuse to be nicer. There is no book or school how to become a mother or daddy, kind of, but everybody's natural on it, but you can try the best you can. So even my criticism, take it as in a good way. Maybe you think you're doing everything all right, but maybe you're not. Stop and analyze yourself for some time and think try to analyze yourself how you're behaving with your child. Why is resisting you? Because if they're not obeying you, they're rebelling, obviously they need your attention. Maybe you're giving too much love. Maybe you're not never saying I love you. You have to say I love you to give it time. I know, for example, one friend, you have a child and her child doesn't want to listen to her at all. But I literally see where is the key there. She don't give attention enough to him. She work, and when she come home, then she hang all the time on the phone right away and do other stuff, so practically giving nothing time to the child. Somehow, of course, the child miss her mom. You have to play with them. Even if you're tired, you can't really play. Just be there, give a look to your child, hug, kiss, to be next to child, to feel your presence is gonna make a big difference. Why you made otherwise a child? So analyze yourself. Maybe you're not showing love enough, or maybe your child is seeing grumpy face too much. When you put smiling less time in your face. You see this kitty, how nice is licking baby? You're giving all attention to the baby. That's how we have to do it, with patience and just love. It's all about love. Time flies so fast, very too much fast, that if you don't focus on moment now and really enjoy your child every moment, you're not going to even know your child when grow up. You're going to say, oh, I regret I didn't do this and that with my child. Do everything now. Take a time. Take a time to evolve and do things with your child. It's beautiful. Be there for them every day. Now, when I mean be there, it's not just feeding and clothing. That's your responsibility. You're obligated to do that when you make a child. I'm talking about raising with love, giving love. Even if you're not perfect mom or perfect dad, you do all the time mistakes. But you give a lot of attention and a lot of love to your child, they're going to be all right. They're not going to rebel and be annoying to you, whatever. But what a lot of you guys, you have no patience for your children and you lie something just so they shut up, and that's not okay. They need your attention. That's why you made them. Everybody got a job and work and do the things. It's not just you. We all go through the same things, similar at least. So pay attention to have more patience with your child, and to know to say sorry to your child too if you do a mistake. When you humble yourself, and if you do mistake something and you say, I'm sorry, I didn't want to hurt your feelings to your child, what do you think you're teaching your child? By humbling yourself, that's how you're teaching a child to say, I'm sorry too. Like that, you teach them that they have right to say no too, and to have their own opinion. Because you have to remember, it's your child, they're vulnerable, they need us. You're all the world for your child. Who else is gonna hug and protect and give love to your child than you yourself? You can't just make it and dump it on parents or somebody else, watch it because I want to be free. No, you deal with it. You want a child, deal with it, give love. When you take a child like love, not like a burden, it's going to be a whole another story, that you're going to have more patience for your child. But kind of a lot of you take it like a burden because, oh, I'm tired, oh, shut up, oh, this and that. That's what you're teaching your child. If you don't show love and give love to your child as soon as possible, they're gonna run away from your home. Do you want that? You can stop that now, from when they're small and until later. Even if you're not perfect, but you give love and attention, even if happen very serious situations in your life, they're gonna stick like a glue and they're gonna have a bond with you. They're not gonna leave you. They're not gonna go away from you. But if you don't say I love you and give them attention and uh, give patience and listening them also. I know that maybe stuff that they have to tell you for you is not big deal, it's not interesting, but it's interesting for your child. For him is important. So you have to listen to them seriously, like it is important, because it is important to them. So the main ingredient is pay attention, analyze yourself. Because then when you get more patient and you make some changes in yourself, it's going to be much more easy to change your child too. And when they rebel too much, not beating up. Excuses again because of not having patience. Say, oh, but I'm allowed to do spanking, and then actually you go even too much. No, you don't have to do nothing like that. You're teaching your child to beat up other kids in school, because they can't beat up you, but they're gonna start to be aggressive in school. And you have kids that maybe they beat up physically in school, don't be surprised. That is because you're going rough on your child, physically or emotionally, something. And that's how they reflect that, by being aggressive and violent to other kids in school to fight. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. Why to cause pain? Instead of beating them up, you ground them. Put them in corner to sit 10 minutes, 15 minutes, depend on the age. Because if you punish them too long, they lose sense of learning a lesson. Special smart children, they don't get that. So you have to give them 10 minutes, 15, and they're going to feel it. Or another grounding can be to take toys away. Or if they have iPad or phone, you take that away. You always have to watch your child, what they like to do in their life, what they love, because how they grow changes. Many times wishes changes, something else gets more important. And if you don't know that, you're not going to have success. So grounding is going to make them remember, so next time to not do that. And of course they're going to make mistakes again, maybe. So what? That's how you grow, by mistakes. You just ground them again, very simple. But like I said, also analyze them. What will work on them? I see one mom, she said to her child, go in your room, you're grounded. But you know what was funny? That's why she did a favor to her child, because her child liked to be in his room and play and be there, you know? So you have to be careful if it's that grounding, really grounding for a child. Go in your room and they're happy. Yay, I get to be by myself. They want that anyway. So observe, because they change. How they grow, they change, they come new wishes. It's something else come more important. So you kind of have to be always creative. How to ground them. Grounding help more. Physical abuse or spanking that you call innocent, and it actually is not, that you're just going to teach a child to be aggressive too. That physical hurt is going to stop fast, but then they're going to put in school or somewhere else outside with kids, and they're going to beat up somebody with excuses why they have to beat up that child. And a child is violent so small, that's not okay. Obviously they're picking up something at home, or they're screaming there too much, aggressive, or physical abuse or emotional abuse. Something is wrong. Kids take toxic things very harsh because they're made for love. So make changes on yourself. Couples, get in another room and talk about your problem in another room, but not to scream again so they can hear through the wall that you're screaming. No, lower your voice, or get out of the house totally outside and scream at each other. Be careful what you do in front of your child and what you say. Because you can do 100 mistakes, but if you use nice tone, you're patient with a child, you're positive, you smile, you say I love you, hug often, every day, they're gonna stick to you no matter what you do wrong. You say I'm sorry. When you're humble, you're teaching a child to be humble too. Those things work. So try it. I know it sounds simple what I'm saying, but that is how it works usually. Analyze yourself, be truthful to yourself. Accept ugly truth. If you see that something you're doing wrong, change it. You can do it, even if you can't do overnight, but every day try something step by step. And how you make a change, you change your relationship with your child. You can enjoy your child more, be aware of your child more. Like I said, take it not like a burden or responsibility, but like love. And then you can avoid being tired, but you're going to be happy tired. There's a huge difference. And your child is going to respond nice. Do you want, when you go in store, your little kids to do, I want my toy? It's not just spoiling, it's the way you talk to them, and you have to use authority. Not beating up. Authority when they have to see when you're serious. The voice have to change to be more tough. Yeah, it's all kind of things. It's not easy. For some parents, it's really not easy at all. And when kids they start to rebel, to trouble, then you're even more impatient. But child is getting impatient and like that already because of your impatience with a child and with everything with life. You respond maybe as a couple, you go ugly, everything. Or never smiling, too much serious always. Try you to be a child a little too. Our children are angels sent from God in baby's body. And we have to take care of them. Nourish them with love and light, positivity, and protection. That's all for now. And subscribe, like, and share. That maybe it's for somebody else going to be useful this to listen. It sounds simple, but do it. You will see it will work. God bless you and have a great day.